real police squad. You guys don't know police squad, probably. All right. Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek News. I'm here with Katharina Stoll and Benjamin Schoenheiter from Pegasus Spiel, looking at Fungi, which is a new version of the board. Fungi? Isn't that German, Fungi?
Yeah.
Fungi. All right, fine. Fungi. Fine. It's your German pronunciation, I'm sure. Okay. So this is your own version of Brent Corvus's Morals.
Exactly.
Yes. And maybe you can explain the game for people who don't know it.
Yeah, basically it's a very simple game. You have the forest laid out in front of you, and the front of the forest is denoted by these pair of shoes, so you always know where you're at the moment. What you're trying to do is you collect mushrooms in various shapes and forms. And you're trying to get the most mushrooms of one sort, so you can get the most points. And you can always see how much a mushroom is worth by the point under the cooking pan.
Okay.
So on your turn, you can do one of the 5 following actions. I can put that over here. You can take one card of the forest.
Okay.
If it's in front of your shoes, then it's free. You can just take the card.
Right.
If you want to go deeper into the forest, you need some sticks, to poke around. To poke around, exactly like that.
That's right. Look for snakes.
So it's getting more expensive. More you get deeper into the forest.
Okay.
Okay. The second thing you could do is take all of the cards out of the decay. What's the decay? It's after every turn, there's cards going into the decay. That's so to say like the dump.
Yes.
The discard pile.
The discard pile, so to say.
Right. But the things you passed over.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
You could take all out of the cards there, but only if your hand limit is not exceeded.
Okay.
That's very important. You can only take an action if you still have your cards left on your to take on your hand. Okay. You can expand your hand limit with these baskets, which you can again
you also
take
find in the wilds as you walk
they grow in German forests.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't you know?
It's very convenient.
Yes, exactly.
Along with pans and butter.
Yeah.
And what you can do then with the mushrooms, if you have 3 or more identical types of mushrooms, so for example you have 3 of those, you can just put them out together with a pan. Let me see if I can get a pan.
A pan here?
There's a pan right there.
Yeah.
And then you can cook them.
Okay.
But once you've put one sort of mushroom into the pan, then it's full. And there's no way you can get more different mushrooms or identical mushrooms in there because you already started cooking them.
Okay.
Yeah, or you could sell two or more identical types of mushrooms to get sticks.
Okay.
And then you get, for example, to those you get 4 sticks. That's the stick pile.
Just keep talking.
Okay, I'm just right. You can make the mushrooms or the meal you're preparing a little bit better by adding butter or cider.
Cider or cedar?
Cider.
Okay.
But you need at least 4 or more identical mushrooms to put in some more butter, and 5 or more to put in some cider.
Okay.
And you continue doing that until the forest is empty, and then whoever's the most
You deforested everything.
But if there's no mushrooms in the forest,
yes, okay, fine.
The forest pile is empty, and whoever's the most points will win the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do this with new artwork? What made you want to change to make it your own?
We wanted to go for the realistic approach. Like if you really would go into the forest and you have one of those little books with you to really distinguish the mushrooms from each other, that was kind of the idea we were going for.
Okay.
Just to give this appeal to customers, because going for mushrooms or going to the forest, that's a very important thing for German people, I would say.
Yeah, it is.
It's something like a common hobby.
Okay.
And so we wanted to remind people of this feeling.
So for this market, it makes a lot more sense, just because they will have that experience, or at least some number of people will have that. Okay. Thanks for.
Sir? We've had emails from mushroom aficionados saying, "Oh, I like the graphics of the game so much. I like the illustrations," and so it seemed to have worked.
Okay, that's good. You get write-ups in Mushroom Magazine.
Yeah.
Actually, many people asked us why we went for the Latin name for the mushrooms, and then many people say, "Why on God's earth would you use Latin names?" And I want to clear it up right now. It's because it's a European version for us, and so it has to be language independent.
Yes.
And Latin is the most language independent you can go with putting text in cards.
Very few people speak it.
Yeah.
So it's equal footing.
Nobody understands it. That's better.
Okay. Thanks very much for the overview.